And someone should probably also tell the president that handing over $500 billion, with a T, trillion dollars to college graduates who haven't paid off their student debts is utterly reckless, regressive and inflationary. It will take money from the less privileged who don't have college degrees and the responsible who paid off their debts and give it to households earning up to US $250,000. That's 360,000 Australian dollars. When the president was asked about this, he gave this peculiar response.
Mr. President, is this unfair to people who paid their student loans or chose not to take out loans?
Is it fair to people who, in fact, do not own multi-billion-dollar businesses to see why these guys get all tax breaks? Is that fair? What do you think?
What now? Is it fair to people who do not own multi-billion-dollar businesses? One can understand why the president's handlers insist on heavily scripting his appearances and don't allow him to freely answer questions with the press. Look what happens in this clip. It's quite sad, really. President Biden picks a journalist to ask a question before realising he's not allowed to do that. He says, and I quote, "I took control. I shouldn't do that. I'm not allowed to do that." And then the handlers come in and call an end to proceedings. Have a look.
Where everybody thought anything would go.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took control. I shouldn't do that.
No
I'm not allowed to do that. Go ahead. You
I
tell
think
me.
we're going to go ahead and have the rest of the conversation closed press. And thank you all so much.
It's reasonable to ask at this stage just who is running the country, President Biden or the people who grant him the permission to speak.